Sup, boys and girls? Your boy Dread is back, and I know everybody and their grandmothers already talked about this on all social media platforms, but I wanted to wait for more information slash evidence to come out about it before I spoke my piece on it. But you guys know what it is. This whole Tory Lanez shooting Megan Thee Stallion in the foot situation. Now, this whole incident happened mid-July, and here's the thing. From what we saw from Megan Thee Stallion's live is that Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez were at Kylie Jenner's party or whatever, and then there was an incident that happened outside of that in the car, which led to Megan Thee Stallion being shot in the foot. Now, a lot of y'all are not going to like what I'm about to say about this situation, but I'm going to call it right down the middle like I see it. Okay, to Tory Lanez, dear Mr. Lanez, if you're watching this, if you are drinking, why in the hell do you have a strap on you? If y'all have been drinking alcohol, if y'all been consuming alcohol, and you coming from a party, why do you have a gun on you in the first place? And two, if that gun, if you did so happen, what the thing is, if you shot Megan Thee Stallion in the foot, what prompted you to do that? Especially if she was not threatening you, threatening your life, or threatening your person any kind of way. What will prompt you to shoot someone in the foot who is clearly not a threat to you? Especially if Megan, and the thing is, like, I'm not going to say that drunk people aren't a threat, but a drunk person isn't that much of a threat to where they can harm you, where you won't have to use a gun. Pay close attention to police, to that any police officers watching. Yes, you can detain somebody or you can quell a situation from a drunk person without having to shoot them. So yeah, if that does, if it turns out that that is the situation, if it turns out that that's it, then Tory Lanez is in the wrong. But here's the thing about Megan Thee Stallion is a lot of people saying that there are some inconsistencies with what she was saying or whatever, because one situation said that it happened that she got shot in one foot, and the other one said that she got shot in both feet. But here's a couple of the questions I got is where's the gun? That's what I have to say. And does the gun have Tory Lanez's fingerprints on it? And if she was shot in the foot, does that gun, does the shell casing that she was shot with match the gun that it was fired from, which Tory Lanez allegedly had? That's the questions that I really do have. And then some people were saying that, well, she looked fine in the WAP video, which was released like a couple of weeks after that. But the thing is, like, I think that the video was shot before the shooting and not afterwards. But this should be a lesson to you, like, regardless if Tory Lanez is guilty or not, that guns plus alcohol plus women at a party equals bad decisions. Now, some of y'all probably, I mean, well, if you're under the age of 21, you probably don't know who the rapper Shine is. But anyway, the whole situation that happened with Shine. Shine was a rapper on P. Diddy's label Bad Boy back in the late 90s, early 2000s. And then an incident happened to him where it was him, Diddy, and J-Lo. They were at a nightclub. An incident happened. Some stuff popped off, and then some shots were fired. And 3 people were injured. One person got shot in the face. Go check out the Shine documentary on YouTube if you don't know. But, yeah, the whole thing that happened with Shine is, and the thing is, everybody's like, well, if Tory Lanez did it, then why isn't he locked up in handcuffs right now? He should be convicted. But see, here's the thing. If, this is the way that the law is in America. If you shoot someone below the waist, that's considered assault with a deadly weapon. If you shoot them above the waist, that's considered attempted murder. So, yeah. But see, here's the thing, is that attempted murder is still a felony. I mean, not attempted murder, but assault with a deadly weapon is still considered a felony. It's not a misdemeanor. And assault with a deadly weapon, depending on what you use to try to harm the person you were with, is, it holds a penalty from 3 to 10 years, depending. So, yeah, if Tory Lanez really did do this, and the thing is, Megan Thee Stallion, if Tory Lanez really did do this, people's like, well, if Megan Thee Stallion got shot in the foot by Tory Lanez, he should press charges. If it's a felony like that, he don't even really, like, Megan Thee Stallion don't even really need to press charges on Tory Lanez for that. That's pretty much just a mandatory thing. So yeah, that's pretty much like one of the little head scratches that I got. But yeah, it really is a shame, because if you're Tory Lanez, all right, but like I said, back to the Shine situation. Shine, that incident with Shine happened in December of 1999, but he wasn't convicted and jailed until 2001, a whole year and a half later. So that is something that you guys do need to take into account. But I just find it a little bit funny. I do find this is a situation that is terrible, but I mean, and like I said, this is what I'm about to tell y'all right now is going to lead into disturbing territory. But if a situation just so happens to involve a man and a woman, people are always going to take the woman's side first, regardless. And if a man wants to clear his name of any and all fallacies or anything like that, then he has to have everything go his way. He's got to have photographic evidence, DNA evidence, eyewitnesses. He's got to have the who, what, where, when, why, and how. But if a woman says, "Oh, he did this to me," then y'all just take her word. You guys see how messed up that is? I mean, the thing is, I hate to say that, but it is true. And as you know, a few people pointed out in their videos, is like, if you're a man, you're guilty till proven innocent, but if you're a woman, you're innocent till proven guilty. And a lot of people are switching the narratives. Are like, well, what if would people feel the same way about Tory Lanez if the roles reversed? What if it was Megan that had the gun and she's the one who shot Tory Lanez in the foot? Would that same energy still be kept? I mean, your guess really is as good as mine. But if Tory Lanez really did this, then I'm sorry, but Tory Lanez, until more proof does come out, Tory Lanez is guilty until proven innocent. And a lot of people say, well, the only reason why, and people, what got me the most is like how people were calling Megan Thee Stallion a snitch. One, if you didn't directly say his name, how is that snitching? And two, if he did directly harm you and there is evidence correlating with what you're saying, then how is that snitching? And people were saying, well, that Megan Thee Stallion also didn't say anything because, I mean, if you look at the state America is in right now, you would kind of see why she would keep an open mouth, keep her mouth shut about it. Because look at the situation in America. If police got reports of shots being fired from a vehicle, and then the police roll up on the vehicle and they see Megan Thee Stallion get out the car with bloody footprints, and she points to Tory Lanez and says, "He did it." Guess what? The cops gonna just open fire on the whole car and just start unloading on everybody. They're gonna shoot Megan, they're gonna shoot Tory, they're gonna shoot the bodyguard, they're gonna shoot anybody else. And like I said, worst case scenario is the police show up, don't know who did what to who, and just start shooting everybody. Everybody be dead. So that's pretty much the worst part about it. But like I said, I'm sorry, but I mean, I am a fan of Tory Lanez's music, and I will wholeheartedly apologize if Tory Lanez is innocent. But right now, like I said, even though like there is some things to do work in his favor, but Tory Lanez right now, and the thing is, like, if you're drinking and you have a gun on you and somebody was shot, it does not look good for you, brother. It really doesn't. But anyway, that's all I got. That's my 2 cents on it. You guys let me know what you think. Like, do you really think that Tory Lanez is guilty of shooting Megan Thee Stallion in the foot, regardless of evidence or not? Or if it's just hearsay and you just take Megan Thee Stallion's word for it? And what do you think the punishment should be? Like I said, if he really is guilty of this, then he really should serve some kind of time or pay some kind of fine or something like that. But anyway, I'm out, guys. You guys let me know what you think. I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.